Caroline, do I have to drag you out myself? Welcome, bitches, one and all, to My Action 2, Season 2, Episode 11 of the Vampire Diaries by the Light of the Moon. So last time we had Elena go on a suicide mission and try and hand herself into Klaus early so that her friends and family would be safe, which you can argue if it was a good idea or not, because even if Elena gets to Klaus and he has her, he still needs a witch. He arguably could use the man, but I'm getting the idea that the witch is going to die as well, which I'm sure they don't want to kill him. So they'll probably still use Bonnie. They need a vampire to sacrifice. Caroline's there. They need a werewolf. Werewolves are rare, so they're probably still going to use Tyler. So, like, I don't know if that's really a good idea on Elena's part, but we'll wait and see. Now, Elijah leaving Elena was so weird. I did not expect that, but you can't argue with what he was saying because he's saying that he wants her to be protected and she's not going to be more protected than being with Stefan and Damon. So I get it, but it's a risky move to leave her there and not just take her at the moment because so many things can happen between now and then that will stop them from being able to go through with the sacrifice. But we'll wait and see. But yeah, this episode, By the Light of the Moon, I'm getting vibes that this could be Tyler's first turning. I hope it is, because I'm sure that's going to add a very interesting dynamic with him and Caroline, being that he will probably want to kill her. So I hope they tie him up right. And yeah, anyway, extremely excited to get back into it. So without further ado, let's go. What, has he just got this video on repeat? That is not going to make you feel better about everything, Tyler.
Mason, it's Tyler again. Look, your cell's voicemail is full. I need to talk to you. I found your recording and I'm freaking out over here, so just call me back.
Interesting. Who is she?
Now that you've got this back, what are you gonna do with it? If I can figure out a way to remove the spell from the stone, then the stone becomes useless. And according to Catherine, Klaus becomes vengeful.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even if this does work, he's just gonna kill everyone.
Stefan wants me to focus on this. Well, don't listen to him. He thinks that he's protected.
Not gonna lie, I 100% forgot that Stefan was in the tomb. That's a little bit awkward.
We're not gonna let you get used in some creepy sacrifice ritual.
I mean, yeah, they're never gonna let that happen. I just don't think that this is the right way to go about it. You're just gonna piss the guy off. Tension in the air between Bon and Jer.
What?
Why are you on some suicide mission?
I'm trying to prevent everyone else from getting hurt.
Jeremy, you are not one to talk about a suicide mission after last episode, mate.
Where are you going? To see Stefan? You're lying. No, I'm not. Really? Tell your face.
Yeah, that was a very bad lying.
I tested you. You failed.
Very smart of them to do that, but for goodness sake, Elena. What the fuck? Oh my god, has Bonnie binded Elena to the house?
What did you do? It's for the best, Elena.
Bonnie, you cheeky little bitch.
Brought you this. Care package. Candles.
Why does Damon look so different? I mean, I was just editing season 1, so that's probably why.
We'll figure a way to get you out.
Don't worry about me. Just make sure Elena's safe.
Get fucked, Catherine.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, here she is.
I'm Jules. So I know it's weird of me to just stop by, but I'm trying to track down Mason. Mason's back in Florida.
They're gonna figure it out.
Has been for a while now. See, that's the thing. He's not.
Oh my god, when it's gonna come out to Tyler that Caroline was part of the murder of Mason.
This girl Mason knows stopped by the house. She said he never made it back to Florida. My mom's freaking out and she was on the phone with your mom when I left.
Oh god, she's got a fucking detective on the case.
You should really lock your door. Oh, come on, Pouty. At least give me 2 points for ingenuity.
Oh my god. You should not be pressing her right now.
Some girl from Florida showed up on the Lockwoods doorstep looking for Mason.
What girl?
I don't know, but she sure got everyone in a tizzy.
To be fair, guys, you should have anticipated that Mason knows more than one person. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to be looking for him. If you say he's returned home and they're like, where is he?
Oh, I didn't get to say goodbye to your son. I'm afraid he's at the grill with his friends. I'll let him know.
What's this girl's angle? Because she only turned up after hearing the stuff about Tyler, so she must have ulterior motives.
Hey, I'm here. Mason was lying. There's another werewolf.
Oh shit.
His nephew.
Oh shit. Who was he lying to? Connection to Klaus? Because they're currently looking for a werewolf.
We should definitely find out.
And what is that?
Wolfsbane.
Doesn't she have to ingest it, or does it work the same as Vervain, where if it touches the skin, it burns?
Tell me you brought the instruction manual.
Tell me about the...
I mean, you don't need instructions, Caroline. You just tie the bitch up. Works like Vervain then. Question answered. God, the fact that it burns when you touch it. Imagine swallowing that.
Hi.
Ah, so you went to see The Witch.
I don't know what makes me more upset, that I showed you how to channel, or that you almost killed me.
I don't know what makes me more upset. The fact that you're a backstabbing bitch, or the fact that you're a backstabbing bitch. That was directed towards him, not Bunny, by the way.
Wow. So much stuff. What is that?
I just love the idea that you enter someone's home and say, wow, so much stuff. Like, what the fuck?
They're all grimoires.
They're all grimoires?
Well, witches from all over the world have collected their spells in grimoires, but over the centuries, most of them have gotten lost, and my dad is obsessed.
I was gonna say, I'm not surprised that someone would be looking for grimoires, because the more grimoires you have, the more access to spells you have.
Do you know how to break the bind between a talisman and a spell?
I'm sure that we can figure it out.
I feel like he's gonna be fishing for more information than you're willing to give, Bunny.
How do you know I'm new?
Because I have never seen you here before, and I am here.
It's a small town, love.
Excuse me, is this guy bothering you?
I am not bothering anybody.
Perfect. Well,
What a beautiful little play.
I'm drunk, and when we get tired of him, we just put him in a cab and send him back wherever he came from.
Please don't talk about me like I'm not here.
I mean, Alaric, if someone saw that, it literally looks like you're just spiking a drink.
I've been in this dress for days. You wanna help me get out of it?
I knew she'd try and make a move on him.
We're here together. May as well make the best out of it.
Oh my god, love.
You really think Damon's gonna rush to get you out? He's got what he wants. Elena.
Stop.
How weird would it be in your brain to be attempting to be seduced by a darker version of the person you love? You know what I mean? Like... Oh, Stefan. Stefan, come on, mate. Oh, for goodness sake. Is she playing with his head, or was that an actual dream?
Stay out of my head.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do eternity in here after all.
I was about to be extremely disappointed in that man.
I got roped into helping Mrs. Lockwood. And by roped, I mean very excited to participate.
Oh my god.
Elijah's in town doing research on Mystic Falls.
Yeah, I'm sure he fucking is.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me into your home, Jenna. And Elena,
Oh shit. Didn't even think of that.
I hope to see you again sometime soon.
I mean, now he can grab her anytime he wants. Crap. Yep.
What is it?
Jenna was just asking me to get you to help her with the boxes.
Jeremy, your like depth perception is atrocious.
Next time you and I had a little chat.
About what?
I know Mason.
You do?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's missing.
Damon, that was such a weird tone of voice. Interesting how she isn't drinking it. Does she know? Caroline, I get that you're trying to help the man, but get the fuck out. Oh god, here we go. That's gonna be so excruciating to drink. Oh god, it's like drinking fire.
Tyler?
Caroline, you've been here for I know you're helping a friend, but you've been here for way too long to be around someone who can literally kill you.
Well, forgive the intrusion. I mean your family no harm.
Nice to know. Great. Thanks for entering my home.
Let's just say that my goal is not to break the curse.
Interesting.
He trusts only those in his immediate circle.
Like you?
Not anymore.
Oh, damn.
You don't know where he is, do you? So you're trying to use me to try him out.
You cheeky little fucker.
Do nothing, live your life, stop fighting. And then when the time is right, you and I shall draw Klaus out together, and I shall make certain that your friends remain unharmed.
And then what?
Then I kill him.
Just like that.
Just like that.
You'll kill him?
You know, I notice you have a friend, Bonnie, is it? She seems to possess the gift of magic. I have friends with similar gifts. And together we can protect everybody that matters to you. So do we have a deal?
Oh, an interesting angle. I did not expect this.
I need you to do one more thing for me.
We're negotiating now?
He knows witches is the idea to let Stefan out.
You know, this is good. This is really good. It's a clear.
I didn't really expect that angle, to be honest. I was under the impression that all the originals were a family and they loved each other. But if you consider you've got all these centuries with people, love can become a bit foggy because many things can happen over the centuries. And evidently he's not as close with Klaus anymore. Like, the idea of living hundreds of years is so mind-boggling that you can't get your brain around it. Like I was saying last time, like, some of my closest friends that I have in my life, I've known for a year. 1 single year. And if someone's alive for like 700 years, that's such an insignificant amount of time that so much can happen in their lifetime. It's crazy to think about. It really is.
So, what's this mysterious talisman we're unbinding?
You don't need to know.
What's it spelled with? Really?
Yes, really.
Help a girl out. She still keeps secrets.
Sorry.
I'm sorry,
just
mate,
teasing.
but your dad is working for Klaus. Actually, I didn't even think of that. He's not even working for Klaus. He's working for Elijah. So he's technically working against Klaus. Not to be rude, but are they going to be powerful enough to break this? Like, this is a huge spell. Oh, shit. Did they do it? Is that, like, confirmed to be done? Oh my god, Tyler. Oh, this is so sad to see.
It hurts.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for him.
You haven't touched your drink.
Damon, don't be so pushy. It comes across as very weird.
You know, I'm not much of a drinker. I should get going.
Oh, come on. No, look, one drink.
It'll help me sleep.
To sleep.
Did she smell it? She can smell it, can't she?
You fool.
You should leave town.
You threatening me? On a full moon. How stupid are you?
So she is a werewolf.
You think I'm afraid of you?
No, I don't. That's your vampire arrogance.
She knows.
I sniffed you out the moment you entered this bar, along with your pathetic wolfsbane. And any other night of the month, the situation would be reversed. But tonight, it's not the night to pick a fight with me.
Yep.
You've been marked.
Oh shit, you've been marked. God, that is something you never want to hear. But yeah, Damon, how you're so fucking dumb to pick a fight with a werewolf on a full moon.
Get out.
No.
Get out.
Caroline, do I have to drag you out myself?
Where is she? Just let it go, Damon. Don't be stupid. What, I'm supposed to let her just get away?
Yes, the thing that can kill you with one simple little bite. Yes, you let that get away. Right, now go, Caroline. He's literally got fangs. Go, 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 go. Caroline, please run. Please run. Okay, thank God she got out. Oh my God. She's scaring the shit out of me this episode. Don't you dare open that door, Caroline. Caroline, please don't open that door. Oh my God. Oh my God. Caroline, fucking run. I don't understand why she did not run sooner. I don't understand.
Just can't stay away, can you?
You don't answer your phone.
What do you want?
I wanted to apologize.
Just admit it. You don't even know where else to go.
I called you. I tried to make it right, okay? I'm sorry, Damon. And I have nowhere else to go.
I do really like her. I think she's a very interesting character to have in the group.
Well, then.
Uh-oh. 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 Is it Tyler or the woman? No! No! Oh, she's fucked. She's fucked. Oh, Rose. Oh, Rose, my darling.
It's healing.
Oh my god, I thought a werewolf bite was fatal. I thought...
Is it not then? Either it's not fatal, they choose if it's fatal, or maybe they have to bite somewhere specific? Or maybe because she's so old, she's immune? Interesting. I mean, the silver thing was a part of a myth, so maybe that was as well.
You were successful?
Or was that the whole plan all along?
Of course I was. She fell for the whole show and didn't suspect a thing.
Was it a lie? Fuck you.
Prove to me that there's something inside of you. It's actually worth trusting.
And then what? You're still gonna hate me.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, it's the consequences of your actions.
Start with Isabel. Elena's mother. She was a research expert. She found me. You're welcome.
So we'll be seeing Isabel again. Oh.
Elijah.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for having the good sense to be frightened.
Oh my god, I love him.
The lovely Elena drives a hard bargain. However, we reached a peaceful agreement.
Come. I can't.
Yes, you can. I've had the spell lifted.
Is he allowing Catherine out? Is she gonna try? I feel like he doesn't want Catherine out. Yep.
You shall not exit until I say so. When Klaus comes, he'll want to know exactly where you are.
Oh my god, I forgot that he can compel her.
You're free to go. Elena will explain the arrangement to you. She keeps her word.
A vampire being able to compel another vampire is such a powerful thing to do.
Please don't let him leave me in here.
Sorry, my love.
Goodbye, Catherine.
You really thought you had some influence over Stefan after everything you've done? Caroline, why are you still in the woods? Honestly, guys, I can't with this girl. I love her so much, and yet she does such stupid shit. I get why she's doing it. She's doing it out of caring for him, but like... Human again, okay. But
Tyler?
like, that's still risky though.
Caroline.
Tyler?
Aww. Aww. Because that's the thing, it's like, yeah, you've made it through, but there's going to be another full moon. Reunited. I love this scene, but the Vampire Diaries always puts music over the like really touching and nice scenes. And for copyright reasons, that is fucking annoying. Like, this is so sweet, but every time that a scene like this happens, I'm just thinking in my head, for fuck's sake.
I'm happy that the legend was fake. Maybe werewolves made it up to keep vampires away.
I don't trust it.
What you mean?
I don't like when people just accept something like, oh yeah, let's do it. Like,
You can use all the friends you could get.
Just friends?
that's nice.
Just friends.
Okay, she set her boundaries. Sounds good. Or not. Okay. Take that back.
Ow.
Yep. Yep. What did I fucking say? I hate when people just take something like you haven't given it time. Like, it's just started. And you're now saying that I think everything's fine. Like, oh, it was a myth. But like, no. You haven't given it enough time to see if it was a myth. One episode, we found out quite a few interesting things. Let's start with Tyler and Caroline. To actually see the transformation and to actually see Tyler go through that was so hard to watch. Because firstly, what an incredible actor. Like, he did such a good job with that. Let's start with that. Jesus Christ. Caroline as well. She played it very well, the concerned friend role. And possibly more, we'll see. But yeah, he did that so well. And I'm so bloody amazed by his acting skills because you could feel the pain. You could feel it from him. You could feel everything that he was going through. And watching his bones snap, break, reform, just, oh my God, how that must feel. And then not only that, to have the werewolf equivalent of Vervain, to then drink it, Jesus Christ, that must burn. We've seen, when Stefan went into that pool where there was Vervain all in it and we saw him burning, to know that that is what's happening inside your body. Oh my God. Well done, Tyler, for one, being able to stomach that, and two, for getting through it. And what he said at the end about this isn't the end, it's going to happen every single full moon. Like, this is just the start. I get it, I do, but we know from Mason that it gets easier with time. When he said that, I don't know if it means that it will get less painful. I feel like the pain remains. I think by the get easier, he means that it doesn't last as long. You turn into a wolf quicker, so you have less time to actually go through that pain. So that is a plus. But then the other plus is it's only full moons. You have all those other days to live your life as a normal being, as a normal human, and you can live your life normally to an extent. So I think there are definitely positives to that, but you can't ignore the negatives. Like, this is a lot of pain that he has to go through. I just hope it does get easy with time. Seeing him and Caroline together, this episode alone has made Tyler grow on me a lot. I think when you see people in a vulnerable spot and you see someone go through pain, it definitely connects you with them more, because you become a lot more empathetic to them. And Tyler being the school bully for a season a bit really tainted his character for me, and it made it hard for me to enjoy him. But seeing his vulnerability when he's with Caroline, it has truly changed him to me. So I hope with time I will get to like him more. Now, in terms of them as a couple, I'm definitely getting vibes that the show is going to go down that route. So we'll see. Again, because I'm starting to like Tyler more, I'm more open to that idea. I still don't see it. Caroline and Matt never felt like a good relationship to me, not because they weren't good with each other. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like they were in love. It didn't feel like they were meant for each other. It just felt like they were that typical boyfriend and girlfriend from school that eventually break up. So I'm not really asking for her to get back with Matt, but I just don't know if Tyler's the right choice for her. But we'll see. Now, we did have a new character this episode, Jules. I don't know her angle yet. She said she's a friend of Mason, but it's weird that we never heard of her. She doesn't seem like her romantic interest, because he was with Catherine at the time, and Catherine was with him from the point that he got turned. So you wouldn't think that he would have time alone to make contact with other werewolves. But I don't know. Now, it did seem like they have had contact, though, because she did say Mason didn't mention any other werewolves. So they've talked, they've spoken, but I just don't know if friends is the right term. Now, I was thinking during the reaction, is there a kind of werewolf hierarchy? Like, I hate making this reference, but it's the easy way to describe it. Like the Valturi in Twilight, where you have these upper level vampires who are controlling everyone else. Is it that kind of thing with werewolves, where maybe they've remained in secret so that the vampires don't know their true numbers? That could definitely be a thing. Or simply, it could have just been that she was talking to Klaus. Could have been that she was in relation with Klaus to try and find a werewolf to break the spell. But then why would he not just use her? Unless they have a history together. I don't know. That's the other thing. Are werewolves immortal? I don't remember that ever being mentioned. Because werewolves are different from vampires. They don't die, which is what stops the vampire aging process, is death. So are they not immortal then? We've never met a werewolf that has aged. Because I was thinking in relation to knowing Klaus, she could have been a relation of Klaus years ago and they've had this bond over time. But I don't actually know the lifespan of a werewolf. Now, Bonnie and Luca. Luca more specifically, I don't know what to make of him. He seems to be the kind of person that, because he's been brought up a certain way and his dad has guided and shifted the way he sees things, it seems like he's more of a tool for his father to use, which is interesting to me because we've never had word of his mother. We never know what's happened to his mother. Could that be related to Elijah? Has Elijah got his mother, held her captive so that they will do what he wants? Or are they doing this for another reason? Because why would they be helping him? Why would they be helping him with this? It just seems so weird. But he definitely doesn't seem to agree with what his dad's doing. He's doing it. He's doing what his dad asks, but he doesn't seem to actually want to do it. It seems like more of a loyalty thing, which that might be tested in the future. It might come to a point where he goes against his father, but Bonnie has been given the slip. We were under the impression that the curse has been broken and the moonstone has been destroyed, but obviously it hasn't. He's just taken it and given it to his father, which now Elijah has. So they have every piece of the puzzle now. They've got Elena, the stone, Caroline, Tyler, and Bonnie. They've got it all. All they need is Klaus to show up now. But finding out that Elijah doesn't actually want the curse to be broken, he just wants to kill Klaus, that was such a big shock. And I don't know if I believe it. Why would he want that? Why would he want to do that? And can he kill Klaus? Because yeah, they're both originals, but Klaus is the most feared vampire in all of history, apparently. So it's interesting that he wants to kill him, especially when you know that he's an original himself, because we were led to believe that they were a family. They were people who are together and they are close to one another, because who else is from around that time? Like, they are the originals. They are a group specifically because they were from that time. So to find out the one that wants to kill the other is very interesting, but also makes sense. Because if you think about it, they've had like, what, 600 years since we saw Catherine in the past being turned into a vampire and all that, and he was hunting her. And in that time period, he seemed to 100% be doing what Klaus wanted. But that's 600 years. That is a lot of time for things to change. That is a lot of time for things to happen between people. Maybe Klaus has done something to betray Elijah. Obviously, something has happened with their relationship because he's no longer part of Klaus's inner circle. He's no longer someone that Klaus trusts. So it's an interesting thing, and I'm excited to see more of that and find out what happened between them and why he wants to kill him. What is it with Klaus that Elijah doesn't like? Catherine was an interesting one this episode. She was very much herself, very much the master of self-preservation and doing whatever fits her best. And we did see a bit of her crack a little bit in that we know that she has feelings for Stefan, no matter what she wants to say, and the fact that she came back to Mystic Falls with ulterior motives, she does like Stefan. We know that from what we saw in the past, where she sort of let her guard down a little bit around Stefan. So to see Stefan just have no compassion towards her and just to only worry about Elena is beautiful to see. And the fact that she implanted those things in his mind and it still didn't sway him, it still didn't make him want to get her out of the tomb as well. I loved it. It was a total slap in the face of, you do all of this to people. You fuck with people's lives so much. You think people care about you? You think people will want you out and want you free? No. You've drawn so many people away from you that you're alone. And that's what she wants. That's what she's got. So that's what she's going to have to deal with. So yes, I believe that covers everything. So on to question time. Right, first up, what are your thoughts on Luca betraying Bonnie to help his dad, but ultimately doesn't feel right about it? I don't know. Like I was saying, I don't know how I feel towards it, because on one hand, it seems like an act of loyalty and an act of his father's brought him up this way, so he doesn't know any better. But the fact that he is also questioning it, but then also, is that enough to justify it? Is that enough to justify what he's done? I don't think it is, because he's betrayed Bonnie. He's gone behind Bonnie's back every single time. The only time that he's actually been helpful to Bonnie is when she forcefully used his magic without his will. Like, that's the only time he's actually been helpful. So, I don't know. He has potential to be a good character and he has potential to be a good guy, but from what we've seen so far, he has a lot to make up for. Like, he's just lied straight to her face. Next up, do you think Elijah is telling the truth about his intentions? A part of me thinks no. Like, it makes sense what he's saying, but it also seems too easy. And then if all of that was true, and he just wanted to bring Klaus out and just wanted to kill him, why get the Moonstone? Why do you want the Moonstone? What is getting the Moonstone going to do for you in terms of killing Klaus and ending the curse? All you've done is allow all of the pieces for the sacrifice to be put into place. You have the stone out, you have Elena free, you have Caroline free, Tyler, Bonnie. You have all of the pieces out now. The Moonstone was originally kept hidden and no one knew where it was, but now everyone knows where it is. So, you know what I mean? It seems weird that that would be the plan when we know that he doesn't want to break the curse. So, we'll see. I don't trust him, to be honest. Next up, have your impressions of Elijah changed from when you've first been introduced to him? Yes, definitely yes. I didn't like him to begin with. I liked the idea of the originals, and I liked that they had different powers, but I don't know, his vibe was very off. He felt very much the kind of person who was above everyone else, which he is, like a vampire that can compel other vampires. That alone is such a powerful gift. But the more that we've seen of him, that coin toss at the window to break it was beautifully done. I loved that. But then also this episode, I don't know. He has this like aura around him that is very enticing. Like, I want to get to know him. I want to know his past. I want to know what his true intentions are, because I don't believe that his true intentions are to simply draw Klaus out to kill him. Seems like there's more to it than that. But yeah, he's a very interesting character and very much someone that I want to get to know. And him just being an original alone is enough to make me intrigued. Now, next up, what are your thoughts on Jules? I don't know. There are a lot of different avenues to go down. I feel like when a character is first introduced, there's too many avenues. There's too many things that could be. Like, at the moment, the two things that I'm thinking about are she's either part of a secret werewolf group that are tracking all werewolves and want werewolves to join them so that they can remain hidden. I don't know. But then the other side is that she's working for Klaus, which both of them are very interesting but very different storylines, because you've got one on the side of werewolves and one on the side of vampires. On that, though, if she is on the side of werewolves, could she be interested in breaking the curse on their side? That could be interesting. But then I've always wondered, if you break the werewolf side of the curse of being ruled by the moon, how does that work? Do you change into a werewolf by choice? Is that how it works? Or is the idea of turning into a werewolf completely gone? You're not a werewolf anymore. Because as I understood it, it was more so that vampires were ruled by the sun and werewolves ruled by the moon, in that it forced things to happen. You can't go out in the sun. You have to turn at a full moon. So if they break the curse, I would think that it would mean that they would just go back to being able to turn whenever they want. Would it also be a painless turn? Would it also be like an instant, I'm a wolf now? You know what I mean? Like, is the curse what causes the pain? Is that part of it? It's just so interesting. But it would make sense for werewolves to have the same interests as Klaus, in that they want to break their side of the curse. And lastly, Rose is back and has gotten herself between Damon and a wolf. How do you see this impacting Damon? I mean, Damon's the kind of person, he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeves, but he feels things deeply. So to think that she has come back and has put herself on the line to save him, he's going to be on a rampage. Like, we know what Damon is like. He's very impulsive. He does things without thinking them through fully. So I feel like he's going to be hunting this werewolf down. He's going to be hunting Jules down, which isn't going to end well for him. It's not going to end well for anyone. But I do like that we've got a confirmation now that they are poisonous, the bites, and they will kill. How long Rose has got, I don't know. Whether she can be helped, I don't know. Maybe Jules will know of a cure if they make an ally with her. Maybe Bonnie will be able to do something. I mean, they've got all of those grimoires. Maybe there's a spell in there to do with werewolves' bites, but we'll have to wait and see. But yes, anyway, another fantastic episode. We learned a lot. We got to see a lot of character development. I'm starting to like Tyler now, which I thought would never happen. So that's a huge plus. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. You'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to the Vampire Diaries and all the other shows that I do. I've recently opened a Discord server for the community, so please head over there if you want to chat about anything and everything. It is going to be a lovely little thing to be able to interact with you all. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.